Hey, what's up everybody? In this video, we're going to take a look at Shining Rapunzel from Tangled. But first, let's take a look at her stats. In order for you to activate her ability, you will need to clear a total of 17 copies of her on the screen to activate her ability. Her minimum score is 90 with a maximum score of 1,217, so a pretty good maximum score. If you do want to get Shining Rapunzel to skill level 6, you will need to get a total of 36 copies of her in the premium box. And right now is the time to do it if you do want to get her to skill level 6 because it is lucky time, so there are more chances of getting her. So her skill range will range from extra small to extra large depending on what skill level you have her at. And let's take a look at her ability description. And in the description, her ability is that she will clear Tsums in the shape of a circle and spawns a special magical bubble. So her ability essentially is not necessarily a perfect circle, it's more like an oval. And it clears everything in the center-ish area, so the circle is parallel, or not parallel, but exactly in the middle. And what you're seeing here is I am testing the magic bubble at the very end to see if it's better to save it all up or activate it at the same time. So one of the things I did notice is that this magic bubble does burst more than whatever it's touching. So it does burst like 2 or 3 rows past that. So the strategy of using Shiny Rapunzel is two things. First, you want to make sure that the center area where the circle is has a lot, assumes that it's full. And then the second thing is that magic bubble that comes out right after the circle, you want to let everything settle for a second and then burst it right away. Don't wait for the bubble to settle or try to save up 2 at once, because if you save up 2 at once, it won't burst everything around it. So now what I want to also show you is a side-by-side comparison at all the skill levels, taking a look at skill level 1, skill level 2, and skill level 3, and just show you what they all look like from a side-by-side comparison. So the only difference between skill level 1, 2, and 3 is really the skill range. At skill level 1, it's extra small, skill level 2, it's small, and skill level 3 is medium. This skill range will impact 2 different sizes, so not only is it the circle, the initial circle will be bigger, but the burst radius for the second magical bubble, the yellow one that comes down, that one is also going to be increased as well. And what I've noticed is that these bursts remain relatively, I would say, consistent. As long as you wait a couple of seconds, make sure the screen is pretty settled, and then you burst the bubble, it's pretty consistent of the numbers that you're going to get. The only thing that will throw a wrench into the play is like if you have a big bubble or big zoom on the screen, then you're going to get more than usual. But for the typically, if you just play normal, the circle will get you around the same chains, and also the burst, the special bubble, the yellow one, that one is going to be relatively consistent. And what I've noticed is that as long as you have zooms around it or in the center area while you activate the yellow bubble, then you're going to get a good amount of burst every single time. And skill level 3, I was able to get it very consistently. At skill level 1, the demo that you're watching, I am playing around to test to see what the strategy should be. And for skill level 1, I did collect 2 magic bubble, or the special bubble, before I burst it, and that is really not the way to go. What you want to do is you want to burst it right away, and essentially that will get you the most chain, essentially getting you most coins. Now what I also want to show you is a side-by-side comparison with all the ability activated at the same time, so I want to show you that right here. So this is the animation where Rapunzel and Flynn gets together and then they make a circle, and then this special bubble is made in the middle. So let me slow it down right here. So Rapunzel shows up and then they're holding hands, and then the burst of the outer area becomes like this. So for skill level 1, I got a chain of 20, skill level 2, I got a chain of 21, skill level 3, I got a chain of 22, and this is relatively consistent. As long as you wait that couple of seconds and the setup is the same, you will get a consistent amount of chain. So yeah, again, it will vary depending on if you have the setup properly. And then what I'm going to show you here is just the yellow bubble here. So as you can see, like skill level 2 and 3, it's not only bursting the things that are touching it, but like 2 or 3 rows beyond that. I wasn't able to necessarily capture perfectly because I waited a little bit longer for skill level 1, but you get the general idea that it's a little bit past the whatever it's touching. So for skill level 1, I got a chain of 21 from just bursting the special bubble. Skill level 2, I got 23, and skill level 3, I got a chain of 24. So not too bad for the special bubble. Now I also want to skip ahead here and show you what my coin earnings were at the end of this gameplay. For skill level 1, I got 1,030. Skill level 2, I got 1,295. and skill level 3 I got 1774. So nothing too special yet at skill level 3. You definitely want to get it to skill level 4 before you want to use Shining Rapunzel as a coin farmer. So that's pretty much it for this one. Hopefully you found this video helpful in determining if you want to invest in Shining Rapunzel or not. And if you would like to see more Tsum Tsum content just like this one, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. And I'll see you guys in the next video. And as always, thank you so much for watching.